Going on, peeps? What's going on, people? How y'all doing this afternoon? How y'all doing this afternoon? This is P9 with another live. I'm back. I'm back continuing the live, picking up where I left off with the live stream I did earlier. That went out due to the overheating of this phone. That's one of the downsides. As much as I like doing lives outside, the downside of doing lives outside, especially in that heat, is that the phone will also overheat at times, and that causes problems and causes all the apps to shut down, and so I had to let it cool off and all that good stuff, and now I'm home and doing a live from home. So what's going on, good people? How y'all doing this afternoon? Hopefully everybody is doing good. Everybody's doing their thing this afternoon. Everybody's thriving, not just surviving but thriving. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just picking up where I left off. Waiting for some people to get into the live stream. Waiting for some people to get in the live. The live that I did at the park, it was pretty lit, pretty good live stream. It was a good walk too. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to know that you can walk, get exercise, and still chop it up with your people on live. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I done became hooked to these live streams. You know what I'm saying? I done became hooked to these live streams, but don't get it twisted though. I'm not going to deviate from doing the long form videos, because the long form videos, that's where it's at. But these live streams, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Too Real in the building. Too Real. What's going on, Too Real? Just got off Supreme live stream. And Supreme talking all that noise. Man, that's my boy though. Welcome to the live stream, guys. We got 10 people in the live. What y'all got going on this afternoon, this Tuesday afternoon? Hopefully y'all somewhere where it's nice and hopefully y'all somewhere in a climate controlled, air conditioned building or vehicle right now, because it is blazing hot outside. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just in the South, it's not just in the Midwest, it's all over. This heat wave is all over the country. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all somewhere, you know what I'm saying, just chilling. But Xavier, welcome to the live. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you for subscribing to the channel as well. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys' support. The channel's growing. This channel's growing. I've been at 1,000+ subs for 2 weeks now. So, hey, I appreciate you guys very much, very, very much. We got a few people in the live right now. A few people in the live. Hope y'all doing. Hopefully all is well. And just to give you guys an update, I am still traveling. I'm not traveling now, but I'm still contemplating ideas in regards to where I'm gonna keep doing my doing my long form videos, my vlogs. So I haven't stopped those yet, just because I haven't vlogged in like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking a hiatus, let my body rest, and you know what I'm saying? Because yeah. But we got Sticks in the building. Sticks, it looks like this might be your first time tuning into my live stream. So welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Um, if you're new to this channel, if you have no familiarity in regards to what my content is about, well, I do travel vlogging. I go to different cities and states and get the history of the on location in those cities and states, give you a perspective, historical perspective, and also give you the visuals. And from time to time, chop it up with the locals there at that particular area. So yeah, definitely welcome to the channel, Sticks, and I appreciate you for tuning in. And whenever you get a chance, go check out the content. Go check out the content, the long form content, and leave a comment, and ultimately subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. You know. But yeah, this channel is growing. And I'm grateful for everybody who's been continuously supporting me. You know what I'm saying? I can't even begin to describe how much I appreciate you guys for your continuous support. I appreciate the trolls too, because the trolls, when they come in, the trolls, they contribute to the lives, or they contribute to the live streams. Even if they're trolling, you know what I'm saying? You still coming, coming through. Like, we got a troll right here that just entered. Hey, you contributing to my watch hours. But the only thing I ask is, if you're gonna come in here and troll, don't come in here and disrespect nobody. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in here and disrespect anybody. Don't disrespect my other audience members or whatnot. Don't disrespect them. Keep it respectful. So hey, that's what I have to say about that. Other than that, if you hear the vibe with the channel, I appreciate that as well. I appreciate that as well. Welcome to the live. We have Livy DeWolf. Livy DeWolf says hi. How you doing this afternoon? Thanks for tuning in to the live stream. Appreciate you for tapping in, and welcome to my channel. How are you? I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. Can't complain. Just over here relaxing. Just got back from working out, or exercising, I should say, getting a nice afternoon stroll. And now I'm back home where it's nice and cool, outside, out of that heat, because that heat is insane. But yeah, appreciate you, Lily, for subscribing to the channel. Excuse me, not Lily. I'm sorry, Livy. Thank you, Livy, for subscribing to the channel. I much appreciate that. Thank you for supporting. I got a lot more content in the works coming up soon. So, much appreciated to you. But I got plenty of content on long form videos now, but I got a lot more in the works. Like, especially the more and more this channel grows, the more and more this channel grows, I'm gonna be branching out to like outside of just the southern part of the United States, because that's where most of my content that I've accumulated on this channel have been southern states in the deep south, because that's where I live. So that's geographically where the closest place that I have that I'm accessible to. But once this channel starts growing more and more, I'm gonna be branching out to other parts of the country, as well as potentially going to like outside the country, going to potentially South America, visiting the Caribbean, Canada, places like that. I definitely would like to make it out to Australia. There's places I want to go outside of the country, but this is where I'm at now with the channel. Just predominantly, mostly, most of my content has been in the South and the Midwest, and a couple of videos have been in the Mid-Atlantic. So yeah, definitely excited to see where this channel could grow to. You know what I'm saying? What heights it can, elevate to, and everything like that. And I'm definitely making strides in, taking it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So let me catch up with the chat. Though. What's up, Noah? Noah says, hey, P9, just stopping by to say hi. Well, I appreciate you, Noah, for stopping by the channel. And you know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. And Mind Games in the building. Welcome to the live Mind Games. How are you doing today, bro? You got some very interesting information. I enjoyed traveling Arkansas. I appreciate that, Mind Games. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. I really grateful that you enjoyed the the videos. I like when people come by and learn. That's really my major objective is just to get people to really just to get people compelled by these places that I visit, because they all have a unique story to tell. So I'm really glad to hear people come through and they enjoy the videos, enjoy the content, and learn a lot. You know what I'm saying? And and in many cases, you might have some people that it pretty much compels them to might want to go visit those places potentially. So that's really I'm really grateful that the content has that effect on people. Noah says, I'm good, just getting ready to film another video right now. Okay, that's what's up, Noah. I don't think I could. I searched your channel in the search. I couldn't find you in the search. So I don't know if it was like how I typed it in or whatever, but I was unable to find. I was looking for your channel the other night. Livy says, travel all you want. No, amen to that. Amen to that. Most definitely. I definitely plan on doing so. Livy. Yeah, that's just because I deleted and started over with this one. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Hey, okay. So you just wanted to start from scratch? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. But yeah, y'all. Oh, you going to Canada, Livy? What part of Canada are you interested in seeing? What part of Canada you plan on visiting? Yeah, it was hard because only my shorts were getting engagement. Yeah, that is tough. when it's just the shorts that's getting engagement, especially when you put, when you put like the time and the effort into the long form content for only for it not to really get as much engagement. That can be tough. You know what I'm saying? That can be tough, like for real. Like between, if it like in my opinion, I prefer to get more. I prefer people to, people to watch the long form videos, because it's just because you just put a lot more into the long form videos. You would want people to actually tap into those. So I definitely understand that. Ontario, okay, oh, Ontario. Honestly, it's a few nice places in Ontario. Besides Toronto, most people only know about Toronto, but there's actually a lot of cool places in the province of Ontario, that I would like to visit myself. Still the same, a bit of everything, but more focus on long form videos. Yeah, that I definitely can feel you on that one. You know, I definitely feel you on that. What's your handle, Noah? So I could check out your channel. Yeah, no, it really sucked, and I was willing to risk that things weren't going to change. Yeah, yeah, that can always be something, but hopefully this channel will be different as far as you hopefully, I mean, as far as you know hopefully it'll reach the goals that you wanted to reach. Then go see what you want. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Livy. Yeah, I definitely plan on doing that for real. Thanks. Hopefully. Yeah, I know. I know. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Definitely. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Livy. Appreciate that. Says I rock. That's so true. Mind games made a good point. All you have to do is just be authentic and be yourself, and the people that will love you will find you and show you that love and support. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. Being true to yourself and being authentic is everything. That's like, I mean, because you because everything is going to come to you naturally. It's going to come to you organically. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's really important for growth. You know what I'm saying? You just rather just be true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself. I know that's cliche. I know believing in yourself. I know that sounds cliche, but but it's true. It's true. Believe in yourself. You believe in yourself first, and everything is just gonna. You believe in yourself. You know your worth. Everything is gonna just fall in place the more you just put out content, and So yeah. Do you plan on going to Vegas? I'm trying to get Laurie and Star out here too. Oh shoot, for real? Yeah, I would like to go to Vegas. I would love to go to Vegas. Vegas, I would love to go out there and do a video. I haven't been to Vegas in years. So Vegas is one of my favorite big cities. So yeah, I definitely would like to go out there. I'm just not sure when at this point in time. I'm not sure when I'll be able to go out there, but I would like to get out there for sure. I would definitely like to get out to Vegas. Believe in your life and be yourself. Yeah, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. You are powerful, and I can tell by watching the video you have a yeah, yeah, definitely. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all in how you, if you just if you be yourself and you stick and you stay true to yourself, and like, and just like, people will gravitate towards you more than somebody who's trying to perpetrate like they something that they not. So that's really the important thing. That's really that's what everybody has to keep in mind. What up, Lala? Lala says dropping a like. I appreciate you, Lala, for that. And headed into work. Okay. Okay, but thanks for stopping by. Thanks for pulling up to the live, stopping by and leaving a like. I appreciate that, Lala. But yeah, but what I like about this community? This community is very supportive. You know what I'm saying? Um, very supportive. Sounds cool. Let me know if you want to meet up. We can visit my husband's favorite sushi bar. Okay, yeah, definitely, definitely. That'll be really cool, Noah. I'll definitely let you know. When I plan. Um, Now let me ask you this, Noah. How is Vegas in the fall? How's the weather in Vegas in the fall? Is it a lot cooler in the fall? Like what's the, in other words, what's the best season to visit Vegas? The best time of the year? Now, I like to hear from locals, the best time of the year to visit certain places. Noah says, Noah Scar, I love the saying what you said, posting ghosts. That is that's dope. Posting ghosts. Sorry, I got to go. Okay, Livy, thanks for tapping into the live. Appreciate you for tuning in and supporting the channel. And hopefully to see you. I hope to see you back in here soon. Lala Fit and Flexi says 2 likes. Okay, all right, I got 2 likes from Lala today. You got boot camp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lala finna get them right. Yeah, I appreciate you for subscribing, Livy. Appreciate that. No, it's too hot there. It's so hot there. Maybe the best time is like October, November, December. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Cause Vegas, yeah, if it's hot here in Alabama, if it's hot here with all this humidity, I can only imagine how it is in Vegas right now. So, but yeah, I would think the fall would be the best time for sure. Yeah, like you said, mind games. What's up, homebody Trish? Homebody Trish pulled up to the live. How you doing? How you doing this afternoon? If you come early enough before November, it's still on the hot/warm side, but it's not always like that now, thanks to global warming. Oh yeah, that's there's that too. But if you're not into heat, November is usually the month. Okay, okay, November sound yeah. November sounds cool. November sounds cool. For sure. But different type of hot though. There's no real humidity over there. It's dry heat, it comes up from the concrete up your pants. Yeah, that's the thing, man. That's the thing about Vegas, because you down there, you out there in the that's down in the desert. You know what I'm saying? So that heat is next level. That dry heat is next level. No doubt about it. But also but one thing about the humidity is like not good. It's definitely it's a problem for people who have like breathing problems. Um, yeah, like you said, Noah, the heat, the dry heat is good for the asthma. Yeah, it really exactly like humidity for people with asthma is a nightmare. Like it's a nightmare. It's gonna be it's something crazy. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like so it just depends on the person. You know, you have some people that say they prefer the dry heat over the humidity, and you have some people that will, believe it or not, say they prefer humidity over dry heat. So it really just all about preference, you know, and what's more comfortable for certain people. I walked to the bank and I was fried by the time we got back. Yo, facts. Like, yeah, that's yeah. I could imagine like how you know yeah, I could imagine how miserable that could be. Florida and the Florida and that heat was almost unbearable to walk outside. I went in August. Ooh, yeah, Florida in August. Oh, yeah, that's when the heat intensifies. That's where the humidity and the heat intensifies in August. It August. You think it's hot and humid now in July. In August, it just ramps up to a whole nother level to the point where like I don't even as much as I like to be outside, I can't like I dread going outside during the day in August. Like and I'm an outdoors person, you know, but sheesh. I take my insulated water bottle and I make sure I keep plenty of water with me because hydration is your saving grace, you know. Next level. Yeah, it is. You're right. 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 Too real. It is next level for sure. Most definitely. That heat out there is crazy. That dry heat is insane. Yo, I watched one of your streams a while ago when you were around the lake. No clue which one. Oh, lake. Where was I at? When I'm trying to think what lake I was at when I live streamed. Dang, I can't even remember. Um, I went to a couple of lakes, but they were like long form videos. It might have been it might have been a lake. It might have been a lake over in Huntsville, over at the what's it called? The Bridge Street. You probably thinking about Bridge Street. That might have been where I was at the time. But I appreciate you for tapping in to the live again. You know, I appreciate that. Hopefully everything has been going well for you. It is. My inhaler was in constant use when I yeah. Oh, Wisconsin? Yeah. It gets humid out there too. It's still Wisconsin is the Midwest. Midwest is humid just like the South. It's not too much difference between the Midwest and the Midwest and the South. The biggest difference is that you know the winters are more harsh in the Midwest than it is down south. Down south we have mild winters, but outside of that, it's probably it's pretty much virtually the same. Not too many differences between Midwest and the South. Not too much on Florida. I don't know why I thought you was from Atlanta. Too real. Maybe I got you mixed up with somebody else. But okay, so you in Florida. Oh, okay. She's like yeah, two reels like ain't no Florida slander over here. I ain't finna slander Florida. I like Florida. I like Florida though. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since I've been, but I like Florida. I got people down there. Yeah, Bridge Street. Okay, yeah, it was Bridge Street. Yeah, it was Bridge Street. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. That's my favorite hangout spot. Not so much to shop because yeah. Um, because Bridge Street is kind of like, that's where all the high end spots are, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really a big on shopping out there, but it's a good place just to chill for me, just to chill. Like, the only store I really go to like that I really vibe with out in Bridge Street is Barnes and Noble and in the Lego store they just opened. Outside of that, I don't really, you know, what I'm saying? I'm like when it comes to clothes shopping, I'm more of a TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls type of guy. You know what I'm saying? you know, enjoying your um enjoying your content so far. You gotta get going. See you later. I appreciate you, Noah. I appreciate you. I'm glad you've been enjoying the content. And I appreciate you for stopping by the live. And yeah, I'll definitely keep you posted if I ever about when I potentially plan on going to Vegas. So thanks a lot for tuning in. Florida is a great state. I love it. I lift your yeah. Florida is a great state. Yeah, it is. It is. It's so much to do out in Florida. It's a lot to do out in Florida for real. You know, have you ever considered coming to the UK? I live around London. There's so much to do there. Yeah, I consider the UK. London. Yeah, London does sound like it's a lot. It's a lot of spots to lot of things to do. Yeah, that'd be somewhere I look into to visiting in the future. I like Vegas though. I've been twice, both times in June. It was hot, and one year I went during COVID. It was extra hot with the mask. Yeah. Oh yeah. I bet it was too real. I bet it was like, geez, that's yeah. When you got the mask on and that extreme heat, feel like you finna pass out. Noah Scarlett, have a good day. Auto correct, more like auto reject. Right. Yeah, I be hating that. I be trying to type something and it just basically disregard what I'm trying to say and it puts in what they want to put in. I don't like that. I do not like that. So you were saying Florida is great. I love it. I've lived here my whole life. Okay. Okay. Shout out to Florida. Shout out to Florida. Yeah, Florida is nice. Florida's really nice. I visit Florida. Well, I did visit Florida last year. I think that was the last time I went was last year. I was on the Panhandle. I went to the Panhandle, went to a few of the beaches out there, and my dad lives in Tampa, so I went to go see my dad down in Tampa. But yeah, it's Florida is nice. What up, Braxton? Braxton says, "Where's Kenneth?" I have no clue, man. I don't know, man. Kenneth hasn't been on this channel. He hasn't been commenting on any of my videos lately or been in the live streams like he used to be, so I don't know. I don't know, man. Hopefully, like I said, I think about that brother every day. Hopefully hoping that nothing crazy happened, that hopefully he all right, you know. Florida is great. I love it. Lived there my whole life. Oh yeah, yeah. What part of Florida are you from, Mind Games? I love it here and been here my whole life too. Okay, shout out to Florida. We got a couple Floridians in the building. It's nice weather almost all year long, except for the man-made hurricanes. Right? Yeah, I know. That's the only thing about Florida. Those hurricanes are something serious. Let me see. I am back. Welcome back, Lily. Or Livy. I keep saying Lily. My bad, Livy. I know I keep saying Lily because I know a Lily. She one of my mods, but Livy's back. Let me see. I went to Panama City Beach in January for my birthday. Yes, I'm in Jax, but my favorite city so far is St. Pete. Yeah, I went to St. Pete last year. As a matter of fact, too real. I went to St. Pete, did a video out there. Yeah, St. Pete's nice. St. Pete is real nice. I like that. I like the beach. I like I like that harbor that they have out there, right on Tampa Bay. It's real cool. It's real cool. The Tampa Bay area is nice. Um P9, if you come to Florida again, you might want to do St. Augustine. Has a lot of history and it's beautiful. It's probably one of the most beautiful places in Florida. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Mind Games. I actually did a video out there. I did a video out there last year when I went to Florida. I'm gonna pin it to this to the I'm gonna pin it to the chat. I really enjoyed it though. I really did I really did like St. Augustine. Specifically when they're geo-engineered. Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, yeah, Florida is something else for real. Supreme said he in the background supporting and dump trucking. Nah, but yeah, Supreme, I'm at home. I appreciate you, Supreme, supporting and Supreme. I'm just at home chilling. I'm at home chilling this week. I probably won't get back out there vlogging until I'm thinking I might vlog next week. I haven't decided where I'm gonna go yet, but yeah, Fort Lauderdale to be exact. Oh, down in South Florida. Now I haven't been to South Florida in years, in probably like 20 years. Um, what's up, Too Real? Yeah, cool P9. Yeah, St. Augustine. Yeah, I'm gonna pin it. I'm getting ready to pin the link to the channel so y'all could go check it out. The Supreme View are making me laugh so hard yesterday when I was supporting Kiss from Jay. Yeah. Supreme, it's never a dull moment. It's never a dull moment with that guy. He be having me dying, man. He be having me dying, bro. Let me see. But yeah, a lot of times, yeah, in many cases I do go to random places. Sometimes I might just think like, I might just be like, damn, I want to go here and check this place out. And then on the way to these, like, let's say I might want to go, let's say if I wanted to go like to like a Charleston, South Carolina or something like that. Like I'll go to Charleston. That's like my target destination. But a lot of times if I find some cities and towns along the way that sound pretty compelling, I'll be like, I'm gonna stop there, you know what I'm saying? And especially a lot of those historically black cities, you know, in South, like in like South Carolina, like I generally, I would stop. I haven't done these yet. This is just a scenario, like potential scenario. But yeah, But I be finding so many places. Like one time I did a video in this town called Wartrace, Tennessee. It was really nice. The people there, it was a small town, but the people there were really nice. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them places that, you know, I passed through and just like was like, wow, you know. But let me go find that video real quick and pin that comment. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I gotta go. Let me see. I gotta go find that link. Let me find that video. And sometimes I might, and sometimes too, what I'll do is I'll do like a string of vlogs. I'll do a string of vlogs and like say in a particular region, and then I'll stop in like some cities and towns that are in that area. I mean in that region. Let me see. Hold on. All right. Let me see. Paste. But yeah. Let me catch up with the chat. Oh yes, I went to Tampa in April. It was Liddy and the Gambler. Oh yeah, Tampa. Yeah, Tampa is my favorite. I think Tampa is like my. I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to pick which because Florida has so many dope cities. It's hard for me to pick. But Tampa is definitely on the short list of like favorite cities in Florida. Like it's too much to do in Tampa. You know, in that region, Tampa Bay region, it's real dope. One time I was in the border of Ohio and Kentucky. Yeah, yeah, Ohio and Kentucky. You was probably like in Cincinnati. That sounds like Cincinnati, like in the Cincinnati area, probably. There's a lot of underrated spots that are overlooked because people only go where they see others going. The type of content you make will change that. I hope. I'm definitely going to check out the videos. I appreciate that. I appreciate that too, real. I appreciate that. I really do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to do. I like to bring attention to those places that go you know, that kind of get go under the radar and show the people that yeah, it's more to the United States than just it's more to the US than just the, you know, the Dallases and the Miamis and the, you know, the ATLs. It's a lot more. It's a lot of cool places you can go that don't really get a lot of attention, you know. What's up, Nate? What's up, Nate? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just catching up with the chat. Supreme says podunk. Hey, before you got hey Supreme, before you got off your live, man, I remember you said you said bump going to ATL. You know, we need to, you know, I don't want to do it. We shouldn't do them. You saying something like there's too much traffic out in ATL. We should do a meetup somewhere else. I was like, we should go to a podunk. We should go meet up in the podunk. The meetups there. Ain't no traffic out there in the podunk. Oh man. $27 billion surplus thanks to tariffs. Oh yeah, yeah. That's gonna be interesting, bro. We need something. We need something to push this country in the right direction. 11th light, by the way. Shout out to you, Supreme. Shout out. Was it Cud Map? Cud Map says, "Love your locks, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate that." And welcome to the channel, by the way. This is my first time seeing you, so thanks for tuning in. Um, and welcome to the channel. Yeah, I was there. Oh yeah, Cincinnati. Yeah, Cincinnati. Yeah, I went to Cincinnati a couple years ago. Well, was it a couple? No. When did I go to Cincinnati? No, it was last year. It was last year. I went to Cincinnati. You know, Cincinnati's probably one of the few big cities that I enjoy going to. You know, it's kind of one of those cities that don't really get a lot of attention. It's for a city its size. It kind of goes under the radar too, in my opinion. But I went to Cincinnati. It was really cool vibe. And I like them, and plus I like those cities that's like right by the rivers, like by them. You know, I like cities like that. But yeah, yeah, y'all. I'm just just thinking of ways, just thinking of some more places I could visit that'll be really compelling too. You know, really compelling. That's going to tell a story, illustrate that that history. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, bro. It's a lot of history. History is important, good or bad. History is important in the stories. And somebody needs to tell the story. You know what I'm saying? No matter what method they tell the story, you know what I'm saying, whether it's through visiting the cities and just kind of narrating the history, or reading, or people reading the books about history, the history being documented in museums, in the libraries, on YouTube videos. Nevertheless, it's still really cool. And then the architecture too. You know, the architecture of cities are the layouts, and why the street grids are the way they are. You know, that's really compelling to me. I've always found that to be interesting. Yo, Stash in the building. What's going on, brother? How you doing this afternoon? I'm doing everything been going good for me, man. Everything been going very well. Everything going very well. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. Looking forward to the next live stream, bro. Looking forward to the next live. But yeah, man. Yeah, y'all. I just be enjoying I be enjoying the I be enjoying I'm enjoying the travels, because okay, too real, no problem. No problem. Yeah, I'll be enjoying the live streams though. I be enjoying, excuse me, I can barely talk right now. I enjoy going to you guys' live stream, showing support, because you know y'all, each and every one of you, you know what I'm saying, you guys have your own genuine content, and your own, you guys are genuine and true to yourselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's important. That's what's important. I'm so glad that I was able to link up and be a part of this community. You know what I'm saying? Because and you know, I'm glad we can all share content as far as, you know, we do our content, share with other people support, gravitate towards it, and that's what makes this community really cool, you know. And yeah, I'll be back live soon. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Stash. I appreciate you for stopping by and showing some love to the live. I appreciate that, man. But yeah. But I still, like I said, I have more vlogging content coming up soon. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna vlog. I'm definitely gonna vlog next week, because let's see, next week is what? The weekend of the 22nd, 23rd. Yeah, I plan on vlogging the week of the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, around that time frame, you know, or the 23rd, 24th, and the 25th, somewhere around there, late July. And I still gonna have I'm gonna still have my August vlogs. I'm going to Myrtle Beach. I do plan on going to Myrtle Beach. That's gonna be cool. It'll be my first time going to Myrtle Beach. You know, hopefully the weather is hopefully by that time the weather is you know, ideal. That's really the biggest thing. And another thing, I also made sure I scheduled my Myrtle Beach trip to where it was not on bike week, because Myrtle Beach, bike week in Myrtle Beach in the past have had some incidents take place. If you guys catch my drift, like, you know, Myrtle Beach in during bike week, yeah, you know, I definitely made sure I specifically scheduled my Myrtle Beach trip to where it's in a weekend where Myrtle, because you know, Myrtle Beach is pretty cool. As long as bike week ain't taking place, because you know, some of these events, you know, some of these events in some of these cities, it's not always the case, but sometimes, you know, some of these events, they bring the wrong crowd, and then it be problems and things escalate, and then, you know, turns into a dangerous situation. I try to, you know, if at all possible, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if at all possible, we can never predict what's going to happen, of course, but, you know, it's just like it's been in the past, a lot of that bike week, you hear a lot of just incidents taking place, you know. Yeah, I'm good on that. So that's why I knew, I thoroughly looked at the um you know, at the dates and everything like that. I don't think you can guard me, bro. I got them ankles. What's up, J Man Lincoln? And you probably right. I'm not good at basketball, so you know, you might be right. I'm not a ball player. I'm gonna put it to you like this: I'm not that good at basketball, so I probably can't guard you. But thanks for tuning in to the live. But yeah, guys, I definitely can't wait to. I'm definitely excited about the trajectory of this channel, and I'm not just excited about the growth of my channel, though. To be honest with you, I mean, I am, but like, I like to see other people win too. Like, I'm excited about the growth of each and every last one of you guys' channels, for real, for real. Like, I like to see y'all. I like to see people win. I've said this before. I like to see people win. I like to see people thrive, and, you know, especially good people, hardworking people. Like it just, I like to see hardworking people. Like I like to see them like prosper. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of person. It's been times where I like to see. I'd be more excited about other people's success than my own success. That's how much like that's how happy I am. Like a lot of times I'd be excited about my own success, but other people's success, I'd be like, bro, that's what's up. When somebody else is thriving, I like to see that. So you know what I'm saying? So I like the fact that, we have a community of small creators that, we all in this together. We all trying to grow. We all are growing. Not trying, we all are growing. We putting in the effort and we're growing and we're seeing results. And that's what I like to see. So that's really what's really cool to me. Yeah, amen. Amen. That's right. That's right. You know. But yeah. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to you know, to see the growth of this channel and you know, and also another thing too, you know what I'm saying? Like I like the fact that we support each other, you know what I'm saying? We support each other, we go watch each other's videos, we tap into each other's live streams and support in we support in any which way possible, whether it be words of encouragement, whether it be a super chat, a cash app, or whatever the case may be. People, it's kind of like we have this community of people that just genuinely care about each other, you know what I'm saying? And that can be hard to find. That type of stuff could be hard to find in this world, you know what I'm saying? So um I'm really glad that know that we have like-minded people in this community that we're very ambitious and really really good character people, and just it's really cool at the end of the day, really cool. But yeah, for those who are interested in watching the St. Augustine video, I did pin a link in the I pinned the link in the chat to that video. That's probably I mean, me personally, that's probably one of my favorite videos that I've done so far. Like, it's definitely in the top 5, like my top 5 favorite videos my vlogs that I've done thus far on this YouTube journey. So yeah, you guys, if you're interested, go check it out. I did that video a little over a year ago. Yeah, that's a really, really nice town. Very historical architecture. Um, I was blown away when I visited. I was really blown away. I actually wouldn't mind going back. I wouldn't mind going back. Um, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of cities and towns and everything like that I really look forward to visiting and sharing my experience there at those places with you guys. But yeah, everything is much appreciated. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to this live. um I've been live an hour now, so this is on my new live stream. I had a live earlier, which I probably did that live for about an hour. So I've done 2 hours worth of live streaming today. So I'll probably say, yeah, it's all in a day's work. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. It's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm gonna go eat some dinner, Go eat some dinner. Get some rest. Going to work tonight. I'm so glad this is my Friday, y'all. I'm so glad this is my Friday. So I'm off the next 2 nights. I'm just gonna be relaxing, chilling, just living, just enjoying it. Enjoying my days off. Brainstorming some ideas for my next vlogs, my next trips, and stuff like that. So that way I can deliver you guys some really cool content. And again, I really appreciate y'all for your support. Let me see. I live in Daytona Beach, an hour away from St. Augustine. I also had a weird event happen during Bike Week, March 7th, down on Main Street at a bar called Urban Ash. Wow. OMG, mind games. I was in Daytona Saturday. We went to Bethune Grill, the best chicken in Florida. I'm gonna have to check out these spots y'all talking about. Bethune Grill. That sounds good. I'm gonna have to go to. That's one place I want to go to is Daytona Beach. I've never have I been to, no, I have been to Daytona Beach, but it was a long time ago. I haven't been in a while. But yeah, I would like to visit Daytona Beach. But you said Mind Games, they had an event, they had an incident, a weird event that took place during Bike Week. Yeah, that's what I'll be saying. Like Bike Week, every time I hear that, I every time I hear that, I be thinking like, dang, Bike Week. I always think something negative about that. Like, cause I've been hearing these past few years, like in Myrtle Beach during Bike Week, it'd be something that pop off. And I'd be like, if I ever go to Myrtle Beach, which I finally plan on doing in a couple more weeks or so, I told myself I'm a plan. I need to know when those dates are for Bike Week. So that way I plan away from those dates. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to go somewhere where there's no drama. That's the whole point of vacation. You want to be able to go somewhere and have a good time and relax and, enjoy life and not have to worry about no chaos, You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But yeah, but okay, yeah, Too Real. I'm gonna go check that out. You say you made a short about the Bethune Grill. I'm gonna go check that out. Because I like hearing about restaurants and especially like the local spots, the local mom and pop spots in these cities, because they be having the best food and the best service. The locally owned spots, like hands down. Yes, Mind Games, please do. We be driving from Jack's to get that chicken. We went just to go get it and come back. Yeah, because Jacksonville and Daytona Beach, they not really that far from each other. I don't think. Yeah, so yeah. If you're driving an hour, oh, it's an hour. Oh wow. If you're driving an hour plus, hey, that's how you know it's good. That's how you know it's the real deal. If you yeah, yeah, man, yeah. But yeah, I haven't been to Daytona Beach in years. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. ATR, you're making me laugh. I'll drive anywhere for food. I love food. I'll drive anywhere for it. Yeah. Sometimes it's worth it. A lot of times, sometimes it's worth it though. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check out some of these videos. I'm gonna go check out. Go check out some channels. Go check out some channels and show some support to my fellow community. think I'm gonna go watch Corey's video. I'm gonna go watch Corey's video. Supreme was talking about it in his live, that review she did. I think it was her and Jay, if I'm not mistaken. Her and Kids from Jay was did a review, so I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna check your videos out too, Antonice. For sure. You know, show some support. You know, cause y'all be making some really cool content, and y'all be having me laugh. Y'all be cracking me up. Like, I love a good laugh. So, you know what I'm saying? So I like to support my community, you know. St. Pete, yeah, St. Pete's another place that has, they don't play in Florida. When it comes to that food, you know, us Southerners don't play. Us Southerners do not play when it comes to throwing down in the kitchen, for real. I can't wait to get out to South Carolina. I can't wait to get down to South Carolina, because I know they be, sheesh, man. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Yeah, but yeah, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy and tuning in and supporting the live. And yeah, I'm gonna check you guys out tomorrow, and you guys have a good evening. Peace. Yeah, I gotta remember that. By the way, that restaurant, Bethune Grill. I gotta remember that for sure. You have a blessed, but yeah, you have a blessed day as well, Mind Games and Antonice. Y'all have a great evening. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.